Why is that fucking dark spot in this shit?
What's the dark spot?
It's like the evil spirits in this house. That's what it is.
Shit.
That's what the fuck it is.
Lost her remote to her TV.
Who was we?
Hey, so it happened while we was cleaning her room, getting it together. We apparently misplaced her remote because she had it up until the end, and I thought I set it on the dresser. But
Was she like
a Roku TV?
Oh.
But Raya, I had decided to give Raya back her phone. So she just downloaded the Roku remote to her phone, and was able to program it. I had tried it with some other device, or I tried it with her tablet, but I guess because it's an Amazon tablet, you can't download a remote to it or something like that, or you can, it just didn't work. But yeah. So now
I don't understand how we are talking about it.
Well, she had it until we went in there, and now like we haven't seen it since then. So I don't know if maybe it got wrapped up in a cover or something, but it has not been seen or heard from since. So she haven't been watching TV in her room.
Isn't like a thing at the bottom of the picture, like one side of the controller?
No, apparently it's just a power button.
I feel like the power button, like if you the one that works is if you like.
Well, so I've seen that before, but apparently it's so small that you can barely even see it.
Whatever.
So Ray was able to download it, so that's cool. So now she can watch TV in her room again. I don't know if that's gonna help her stay in there because I was watching Suicide Squad and
watching Suicide Squad.
Yeah.
On which channel?
Season 2.
See, that's why I wasn't ready to switch over to Verizon. Because y'all asses still watch random shit on TV from time to time.
I do. But I mean, now that I finally got the Fire Stick together in the room, like last night I was watching NCIS New Orleans or whatever. And it was like a part 2 show or whatever. So, but I was ready to go to bed, and the part 2 didn't come on anyway. So I was able to like go upstairs for part 2. So I was like really happy.
Did you? I came upstairs. I know what you were watching.
I know. I had been upstairs. I had watched the whole episode and not watched the whole episode after that. So.
Oh, shit. Okay.
I look so sad about it.
You said what?
I look so sad about it.
So sad about what?
I know you miss your friend. You said that.
I haven't been thinking. Well, Marcus texted and said he got like. Well, I'll tell you in a minute. But those other two don't ever expect them, so. And I'm all like, you already in the house, unless you about to go like get pissy drunk and shit, you can come down here and do shit.
Surprisingly, I had no plans.
Sure.
I didn't. It ain't shit to do. Hell, I can get drunk at home.
Well.
I mean, I will go outside, but.
Here we go.
I have to be in the mood.
Yeah, did you thank God? Gotta thank God for Fridays. It's Friday. Thank God it's Friday. Monday's cool. It's Friday. And Tuesday, it's food. Couple tacos. I'm talking about TGIF. Wednesday, it's Friday. Thank God it's Thursdays. We're almost there. Thank God it's Friday. We all love the weekend, but we can't make it without Friday.
You good over there?
Yeah.
Mic check, 1, 2. What is this? Bitchin' by the bar. We back in business. I am your host with the most, the blessed and highly Franco the Pen, not here with my usual co-host. Marky D texted the group chat earlier. Is that a group chat? It's just four of us. He texted the group chat earlier.
My brother asked me the same thing, like, what making a group chat? I like anything more than two people making a group chat.
Is it?
That's what he said.
I feel like a group is like 8 or more or something like that. That's a group.
I mean,
or 6 or more. Let's just say 6 or more.
I would assume that anything over a 2-person conversation is considered a group. Even if it's just 3 people, that's still a group.
I don't think that's true enough.
3LW was a group.
You know what? I'll let you have that. Marky texted the group chat and said he wasn't coming in because he was feeling sick for some reason. He said he didn't know. I guess it wasn't COVID.
Oh, that's good.
I don't know. He said he just feeling sick. Some herpes or HIV, whatever. Yeah, but he's sick, so he can't come in.
I hope he feels better.
Boy, went out of town and caught the clap. I know it.
He burning.
Yeah, I ain't want you touching my doorknob anyway. Shit. When I wasn't expecting nothing to. Never do. Never will. So it's just me. And we got the special guest. Producer extraordinaire. We got Nikki J in the building.
There's a little handclap thing.
Say what?
There's a little handclap thing right now. All the cheers. Yay!
Oh shit, hold on. I got you. Don't worry about it. Hold on. I got it. We're gonna do it again and we're gonna get it right. Hold on. I got it. Which one is this? So we got a special guest in the building. Producer extraordinaire. Used to leave ice down here. We got Nikki J in the building.
How did you always seem so angry or unimpressed or anything like that? So
Unimpressed by what?
anything like I was make sure some ice, some beverages or something.
Looking
Like,
for me?
I have water down here. It was Gatorade down here.
That money for me?
Yes, it is. You drink water. You drink Gatorade. Like
Make those ugly people feel welcome and shit.
Well,
I want to get them in here, do a show, and get them out this way.
you are occupying
Stop making them feel comfortable.
Get Drunk Friday, their pre-game.
You said what?
At least you could do. I mean, you was providing alcohol.
Here's the thing. First of all, the premise of this show was just it's bitching by the bar, and it's literally was just gonna be me and Marcus talking shit by a bar because a bar is right there. It had nothing to do with alcohol at all. I invited the other two, and they brought alcohol. And for some reason, after that, it became a mainstay of them being here. But I had no intentions of drinking on this show.
I mean,
we was just gonna be bitching by a bar because it's a fucking bar right there.
Bitching about bitches. Bitching about bitches.
First of all,
y'all do a lot of that, so I'm just saying, like, bitching about bitches.
Bitch about anything, but hey,
That,
yeah, apparently.
That's what it's up too.
Whatever. It just ain't shit.
The hoes and tricks, they goes on.
So we wasn't here last week. Marcus was out of town. I was in Vegas.
How was that for
being a good guy. I could have been a heathen, but I was being good.
How was
because I was being watched.
Who was watching you?
Your ass.
I was not watching you.
I told you if you would have woke up at like 4 o'clock in the morning to see me gone and shit, you would have had a stroke. What is you doing?
I would have let you live your life. I would assume that it's only a few things that you could have been doing at that time.
First of all, I could have been full deep in Latino night.
I'm surprised you ain't go. I'm surprised you ain't go. I don't feel like I restrict you from doing anything. I feel like you could have went and had a good time. The put them bitches on your Snap and shit. And I'm just calling them bitches
what?
on your Snap. I'm calling them bitches because I don't know them personally.
First of all,
so you can have them bitches all on your Snap and shit.
Put them bitches on my Snap.
Living life, like turning up and all type of shit, you know.
I was checking the sound because Cindy said it was hard to hear. I don't know if it's just for her or for everybody else. I'm about to say, first, put them on my Snap. Do I even use Snapchat?
I'm sure you do.
I'm sure I don't.
I'm sure you use Snapchat.
I use Snapchat probably once a month. Let me know if y'all can hear me or not, because I don't know. But I probably use Snapchat like once a month, if that.
Oh, but then it's gonna echo on my phone if I click on the live.
What? Just turn your volume down, like I just did.
Oh shit.
I'm watching the live right now, shit, but just turn the volume down.
So yeah, nope. I would have let you have fun. I would have let you enjoy yourself.
I can hear y'all. The sound. What is that? The sound? What does that mean? That's not telling me if you can hear me or not. Muffled. Okay. I don't see how. It's quiet as fuck in this room.
When you be typing fast, the words don't always come out all the way. I've seen it before. I know what y'all mean.
It's fucking. I'm saying like I don't know. Some people say they can hear us. Other people say they can't. I don't know what's up. It sounded good when I checked this out. Oh, okay. I hear now. I hear now. Okay. I don't know what the fuck that could be. Hold on.
It's you.
You said what?
It's you.
It's not me, first of all. Second of all, I don't know what the fuck could that be. Excuse me while I fucks with the shit.
Is these naps on the side?
You said what?
Is these naps on the side of this head?
Up your head?
Yeah, look like cocoa butter.
How about no?
I ain't seen a BDB in years.
A
BDB.
First of all.
You know what a BDB is.
First of all.
I think it's.
I ain't heard nobody say BDB since 1994. Who the fuck is you talking to?
It was rolled up tight. That's a BDB.
She said BDB. Oh my God. What the fuck?
Before black people started using conditioner.
I thought that phrase was dead. B2B? Are you fucking serious? B2B. That's so fucking funny.
You ain't seen a roach in years, but if you see one, you know what that motherfucker is. It's still a fucking roach. That's
BDB. Dude, I didn't even...
BDB.
That's so fucking funny.
A fucking BDB.
I'm surprised that shit is still even in your vocabulary to even remember that. I forgot that was even a thing.
When you see it, that boy was rolled up tight. Like, hold on, that is a
BDB.
So when the hair is dry and coarse and it roll up so tight, it's a BDB.
You know what people call that now?
Naps?
Just naps. Just nappy. Just
Fuck
nap.
that. That's a BDB.
BDB. Oh my God, it's been. Kind of far away. I guess we had to talk a little time. We both such indoor ass talkers.
I'm traumatized from school. They always say use your 6-inch voices, and now it just follows me out through life.
I'm mad because I'm gonna be thinking about that shit forever.
Forever?
Not forever, but for like a while. Dude, you understand? I ain't heard that since I was a whole child. BDBs. Wow. That's right up there with Double Dutch. And what's that? I just saw something that it just came back in the Instagram video. What's that hand game you play with 4 people?
I don't know.
That shake. Yeah, that's it. I saw somebody. I was like, damn, people still remember that shit.
Yeah,
I thought that shit died with our generation.
I mean, I guess it just depends. I mean, you know they say like history repeats itself. I wouldn't be surprised if
It's too early. It's too early for that to be making its way back.
B2B? No, it's
B.
not. No, it's not. B2B. Franco is not good.
I have no idea. I don't know what to tell you.
But if people can't hear it, if
some
people can't hear
it,
it,
that's the problem.
I mean, they probably listening really hard.
Probably.
You can't move it closer.
Huh?
You can't move it closer.
Then one of us, it would just be me behind here.
That's fine.
How about you?
I had already just rubbed out my B2B, so
wow.
there's probably one on the other side. And I'm chubby over here too.
I don't know what that means. Still?
Well, I'm happy somebody taught them shit. Yeah. So they can stay around forever.
It gotta be some old school. It gotta be some old school parents. Or parents who grew up in the old school, because these girls nowadays don't remember that shit.
I wonder, is that gonna bring back up? Well, I mean, people double dutch, I guess. Motherfuckers around here just don't
double dutch is rare.
I can't do it, so
our kids can't do this shit.
I can jump rope, but I cannot double dutch for shit. It was just never a thing for me. Like, I just
unable to hop in the middle.
It apparently is not that fucking easy. Okay, apparently it's not that easy. I don't know.
Who the fuck did no, I refuse to believe that, because who did I think it was either Cameron, it was somebody from Dipset. I'm talking about one of their hop, double dutch, full sea walk, and I'm talking about he did all the tricks, and I was like, hey.
I don't know, the shit don't work. I don't know what it is. I can't do it. I cannot do it. I can turn.
I'm not judging you, because I can turn. What the fuck?
I can turn. Everybody love a good turner shit. You always invited, so.
If you can't do this,
everybody can't turn double dutch, though. Because it gotta be a system, and you gotta be turning with somebody else.
Yes, just this.
And you have to be able to
that
turn.
Right there, that's it.
You have to be able to turn the speed in which they're
jumping. I can see if you was doing the tricks with the ropes that they used to do, where they did some other shit, but no.
If they're jumping fast, you need to be able to speed up. Like, you don't want the ropes to collapse. Like, when the ropes collapse, that's the turner's fault. You always need a good turner.
If the ropes collapse, that means your ankle hit the rope.
I don't know, because if you mess up that rhythm, then it's not gonna happen. And the rope gonna be wobbly. You know, when you stand off to the side before you jump in double dutch, you checking to make sure that rope is right before you jump in.
First of all, you're not checking for that. You checking for the big ass opening that you need to hop into the middle of that damn near decapitation.
Can you jump double dutch?
Huh?
Can you jump double dutch?
I sure the fuck cannot. But
why you trying to school me?
I've seen many a competition.
I've tried it. I've studied it. I know that I'm always going to be invited because I can turn.
Wow.
And you always need a good turner.
If that's the case, you must be like an expert, regular jump rope turner.
I mean, my friends can double dutch, but I couldn't.
Must this bitch here? The fuck? What did you say?
It's definitely a thing. It gotta be right. So
some people definitely. It's not a system.
It is.
It's just looking for the opening and going in.
I want you to get two terrible double dutch turner that can't get it together. Like, nah. And then, like, say you
what uncoordinated motherfuckers do you think I'm?
You'll be surprised. So say back in the day when you playing with an extension cord, okay, and you only got one long ass extension cord, so somebody got the hoop at the end.
Okay.
You gotta be able to make sure that hoop is.
It's still okay. It's still this, and it's still doing this, even though this little.
The way you just. I know you can't turn.
All you gotta do is keep this part right here from interfering with your hand movement. That's it. It's still this right here. Don't try to play me like I can't do this. I can do this with my hands. The fuck is you saying?
I said the first thing that you did right there. That's not how it works. And you gonna mess up the rope.
Get the fuck out of here.
They'll ban you from coming if you fuck up the ropes.
Okay.
If can't nobody jump in your messed up rope, then don't nobody want you.
What if I'm not the problem? You just can't jump.
I cannot jump, but I know it takes a talented person to turn too.
Yeah, you motherfucker talented people, man. Motherfuckers just be trying to blame the person holding the rope. No, nigga, you can't get your feet up high enough to miss this rope. You just bend your fucking knees and shit.
Ooh, child, you mean to tell me I done had old ass knees since I was like 12?
I
Can't bend the knees to get in the rope.
I don't understand how people be doing all that extra shit. Motherfuckers be double dutching on their hands, doing their hands and feet back and forth, busting the crip walk and that. I'd be like, man.
It must be nice, cause must be nice.
It's an expert double dutcher, and apparently I don't know shit. I'm a boy, so maybe I know nothing about that.
You made some good, valid points. You know, maybe they're not waiting to make sure the rope is right. Maybe they're just waiting for that opening.
It's motherfuckers
that could be.
It's
true.
motherfuckers who got the eyesight. Every time they try to jump in, the rope literally be right here at waist level. If they try to jump in, try to double that, smack that rope. You can't see, bro.
So yeah, maybe you do now. Maybe you know something.
I know the basics of double dutching. I can jump.
You know what it looks like.
I can jump rope with the best of them. Like,
you know what it looks
stand there
like.
to the side, wait for that rope to come around. Come on, bitch, let's go. Then I feel like black folks invented double dutching and shit because we always trying to complicate some shit.
Said the one rope just wasn't
this jump roping ain't doing it for me. Add another rope. Let's get this shit correct.
Well,
double dutch. Oh my god. Yeah, that's some shit niggas. 100%. So, like I said, we went on vacation to Las Vegas. My first time going. Her eighth.
First of all, I'm like 4. 1, 2, 3.
So, would you say, was this your best go around?
Definitely my top experience. Now, don't get me wrong. Like, my last trip was fun, so I came in clutch on a lot of directions. Came in clutch on a lot of directions and how to maneuver a little bit. So.
Here's the thing. She told me about her past Las Vegas trips, and they sounded disgusting.
They was not disgusting.
They
They were different. Like, all of them were something different. I can say I've experienced something different every time.
If you go to Vegas, you are supposed to see shows, walk the strip, eat just beautiful food.
Which is what I did.
And if you go there by yourself, you're supposed to do something debaucherous. Which is why if you would have came back with like 6 dudes numbers, I would have been like, well, you fucked up the rules of Vegas because you're supposed to leave that shit. You fucking up the mantra. But yes, my first trip to Vegas, I wanted to see shows after shows. I didn't get to see all the shows I wanted to see, but I definitely saw some shows I wanted to see, and them bitches was beautiful.
Because we were there for 5 days and we did 6 shows.
No, was it? I feel like it was more than that.
More than what, 6 shows?
Yeah, I thought we went to 2 shows a day.
For one of them.
When we got there,
we went to that one at night.
We went to that one at night. Then for the next 4 days, I thought we went to 2 because I added shows. I thought we went to 2 shows a day.
No, we only went to 2 shows that one day, and that was.
That's not true. You had a show. You had a show for every night, and then I added shows.
I had a show for almost every night. One night we were supposed to go to Fremont Street.
Oh, one night was.
Never made it.
No, you had dinner, and I added a show to those nights.
Yeah.
So we had a show every night because I was adding shows. She had shows playing, then I added shows because it was shit I wanted to see.
As if the ones I picked was not good enough.
First of all,
I'm just saying. I just didn't know that the show thing was so huge.
Yes, Vegas has the best shows. If you go to Vegas, you want to see some shit on set. Cirque du Soleil, had to see it. Chris Angel was a must, but whatever the fuck happened and shit. So that's the only one I didn't see. I was supposed to see Penn and Teller. Didn't see that. That didn't come to fruition, but we did see some magicians.
It was just not enough time.
It wasn't.
Because we, like,
there wasn't enough time, wasn't enough open seats.
You literally had to, like, pick a struggle because it was so
we was going to go see Usher, but she said it was too expensive, even though I offered to pay for that shit.
Well, that kind of defeats the purpose of the whole trip.
You can't say that. I paid for Gordan Ramsay.
I tried to stop you.
Sure you did.
I did.
Sure. But
I did try to stop you.
It was beautiful. The hotel room was dope. Had a beautiful view. We went on their version of the Ferris wheel, which was both beautiful and terrifying.
It wasn't bad. And I don't like heights.
That's because it don't move as much as you used to.
And I like that. I feel more safe. I don't know if it's because it's a bigger space.
It's because it's not a traditional Ferris wheel. A traditional Ferris wheel leaves you hanging and leave you like the victim of the wind. That one is stationary and it moves around like it's held together by a pole. It's held central by a pole.
I like that then. The other shit, straight.
If that motherfucker was moving back and forth like that bitch in Niagara Falls, you would have been like, bitch, terrified. And you was drinking, yeah, it would have been a problem.
Well, I don't know, not really. Once I started drinking, I'd be happy.
We went up and down the strip, saw some VR. We stayed at the Flamingo, which has its own little mini strip that we was on and off of the whole trip.
It's the Lynx Promenade. I don't even know if it is. It just so happened to be in front of the Flamingo, or in back of the Flamingo is where all the hotels meet. The Flamingo and the Lynx Hotel. But I think it's a nice little strip. I think we walked up it like one time when I went the last time. The first time I went to Vegas, like we never even went to that strip. We never went to the new strip. We stayed on the old strip the whole entire time.
Mm-hmm.
And so then when I went the second time, we stayed on the new strip. And I don't think we ever went to the old strip the second time. So
we stayed on the new strip this time, and we didn't go visit what apparently is the old strip that she wanted me to see.
I mean, it ain't really nothing. It's just like
I wasn't really tripping about it because that new strip had some shit on, and I was happy. But yeah. I don't know what I thought. No, I know exactly what I thought. I thought that all of the possible prostitution was only on that one part of Vegas. And according to the cards that I got handed freely into my hand, I could have just ordered bitches to my room.
Yeah.
I did not realize that shit. I was like, you could just DoorDash bitches.
Yep.
To your room and shit here.
Yep. And they'll come up.
And I'm just like,
the hotel is like a walkthrough. You know what I'm saying? Ain't nobody stopping you at the front desk like, can I help you, ma'am? Or no shit like that. So, not bad.
I was just like, But I remember those prices. I was like, I would really have to be deep into my sin here to DoorDash physically. I would have to strike out like all of my attempts downstairs by myself and shit.
You would have to be crazy to DoorDash some pussy in your bitches in the room.
You know what? I wouldn't do this while you there, weirdo. What the fuck kind of shit is that?
I don't know what niggas be on. They always do.
You just wake up and some bitch touching you and shit. I did a thing while you asleep. So we got her for an hour, so we might as well just use her and shit.
So I thought we was all bleeding at the bullshit.
Ah, shit. I think I disappointed you by not going to the pool during this trip.
No, it didn't bother me none. I really didn't give a fuck. The sun was beaming down on that motherfucker, so it was hot any goddamn way. And then it was covered with people, so I really don't give a fuck.
It's a Vegas pool.
Yeah, I know. And then, like, if you don't get there at the butt crack of dawn, you don't get, like, no day bed. And then if you want to buy a day bed, that bitch $300. And if you want a cabana, that bitch $800. You do not disappoint me. You are not going to that raggedy ass pool.
I was just like, whenever I thought about me going to Vegas, for some reason, like, being in water was never in the plan unless we just, like I said, unless we just so happen to end up at like an actual pool party or Steve Aoki concert.
It wasn't. It wasn't high on my list. I mean, of course, I bought a bathing suit because.
I had hoop shorts, but shit, fuck, we could have went. But I was just like,
I mean, clearly we was busy as hell. I will say that I was happy that a nap was able to take place during this trip. Like,
you know how fucking old I felt doing that shit?
What you mean? Oh,
I felt old.
First of all, the time difference. I don't know if
that
it was your ass, but it definitely put my ass. Because I'm not used to being up at 3, 4 o'clock in the morning.
You wasn't up that late.
It was up 3 o'clock a.m. Michigan time, yes. Okay? And that's what my body is on.
But where we was at, it was plain 11 o'clock.
My body don't give a fuck about it being 11 o'clock. My body said, you need to lay down, okay? So, I will say that I appreciate the naps that was taken during vacation. So, yeah.
I'm glad I only did it once, because that shit felt like a waste of time. And I did it in between, like, activities we was doing.
What seemed like a waste of time? A nap?
Yes, a nap, mother.
Oh, you just don't. It wasn't a waste of time.
It really was.
It was much needed.
Mm.
It was much needed.
What we needed to do was squeeze some more shit in there.
Like what? I think we had a pretty adventurous time.
We did. But I guess I was just trying to squeeze as much into this trip as we could, because I don't know the next time we gonna be back. I don't know the next time I'm gonna be back with you. I'm saying that because your ass just pop up to Vegas whenever you at a drop of a hat. You just told me like, oh yeah, by the way, I got a trip planned.
I haven't been nowhere this year with nobody except you.
Thank you. This year.
Oh no, I said this year.
About the previous years.
Yeah, I mean those are different.
The fuck is that?
But I haven't did none of that with nobody.
What I'm saying is you have a track record for just being like, yeah, in about 3 weeks, nigga, you're going to be here with these kids and I'm going to be good.
Yes, naps are necessary on vacation. Because I was tired, too. First of all, the first day, had to get up early as fuck to catch the flight. So I got up at 4:30 so we could get to the airport. Then traveling all day, get to Vegas 1 o'clock. Which is 4 o'clock in Michigan time, the time that my body is still on. So now we going to the show at 9:30. My body like, ma'am, you've been up since 4:30. It's 3 a.m. Like, you've been up for almost 24 hours now.
My body like, show me these lights. Take me to the casino floor.
It's lights in our room.
I'm ready. Fuck them lights. I want to see the neon lights that I've been seeing on the TV for years since I was a little kid. I want to see what the mob tried to invest in. I'm trying to see them naked bitches on the strip.
Them bitches was out there.
First of all, nigga, our hotel room. I try my best, like, not to be like disrespectful when I'm like with you. Not like, I won't openly be like, damn, look at that bitch ass. Or nothing crazy like that and shit. But with that pool being right there, and people gotta walk through the casino floor to get to the elevators to get to their room and shit, it's just, and at night, everybody got their freaking dress on, and just, there was a couple dudes I was like, you're handsome.
I mean,
everybody was showing their best of the best.
I wouldn't feel no type of way.
And you was the best of them. Sexy motherfucker.
I wouldn't feel no type of way. I mean, shit, it's Vegas. Motherfuckers in Vegas is half naked.
All day.
At the restaurant, like, you see how people walking through the lobby with, like, just bathing suits on, like, no cover-ups, like, nothing. What hotel was that we was at?
Ours?
Like, no, it wasn't ours. It was another hotel.
It was ours. And others. But, all of them.
Like, and then it's hot as fuck, so the less close, the better, shit. That shit don't bother me.
I'm used to this. I had to acclimate this. I'm glad you gave me that whatever that fuck that was, towel or whatever. And shit.
Oh yeah.
But I wasn't like hot, but I could see how I look weird because I'm dressed like this. I'm dressed in my Michigan clothes in Vegas and shit. So I probably look hot as fuck. Yes, but I was just good.
Yeah, hot as hell. Hot as hell.
I can't put on shorts. How am I gonna explain my legs to strangers?
Ain't nothing wrong with your damn legs.
Everything's wrong with my legs.
Shut up. I think that I wear a dress every day.
Mm.
I literally wear a dress every day.
Yeah.
It's hot as shit. Very hot.
That heat was unforgiving though. Even when it looked like it was about to rain, it didn't.
I mean, but so like that's another reason why that nap was important. 100 degrees outside, lay the fuck down. So yeah, he's
why would you want to sleep in this heat? You could die.
We got air. It was air in the room.
First of all, I turned that air on when I got there.
I thought it came from.
No.
Came on.
When we got there,
in the room.
I cut on the room. I cut on the air in the room. The living room part didn't touch shit up in there, and it felt like it.
Yeah, you can definitely tell the difference between the two.
Look,
I thought it was just something wrong with the air and shit.
when we went on our cruise ship, I made a sacrifice for my baby because the air conditioner made her sick or whatever the fuck. She caught a cold in the middle of fucking summer. So I made a sacrifice. I cut the fucking air off and I slept in regular ass heat for the remainder of that cruise. In the middle of Vegas in the desert, your ass is gonna have to suffer.
I bought my pajamas. I bought pajama pants, and I bought an oversized T-shirt just in case I have to tuck my body into it. I was really prepared for you to freeze it out.
As soon as we touched down, nigga, I checked the temperature on 100 degrees. Yeah, baby, this air is coming on, and it's not cutting out.
I ain't say nothing to you about air. I ain't say I was cold or nothing. I just snub it up next to you and let that be it.
Then fucking I can't believe you had never heard of Cirque du Soleil.
I was like falling asleep and I was like, it's Soleil.
Are you fucking serious?
I love it.
How?
Because it was late and I couldn't. The angle in which we were watching it, I don't know. Maybe
let's be clear, okay?
Maybe I'm slow. But
our bodies did not acclimate to the West Coast time zone very well. So either she was slightly nodding off, or I was slightly nodding off. But we saw everything. But that's first of all, Cirque du Soleil has many shows across Vegas.
Okay, because I'm like.
It's not just one show. It's Cirque du Soleil presents this show and this show and this show. What we saw was the water show. Yeah. And that shit, nigga. First of all, maybe I didn't fall asleep because my chair was uncomfortable as fuck.
Yeah.
Chairs in Vegas are 100% made for skinny people. Fat people sit down.
On step, just sit on step. You'll be much happier there.
But,
come in late, sit on the step.
First of all, we was in the fucking was it the second row? Second? It was in the fourth row. It was in the fourth row. But we had immaculate seats to see every fucking thing. And I was up in that bitch like a kid like this with my hand. I'm talking about that water show had me enticed the entire time. It was fucking beautiful.
I couldn't follow the storyline.
It wasn't the storyline.
Oh, okay.
It was. I don't know what you thought the story was.
I was looking for it to like make sense. Like I'm thinking, like you know how like the opera like tells the story. I'm looking for this story, and it's like so maybe. I'm like maybe I missed something.
It began something, but the show was the show. It was like some dude chasing some mermaid, and then extravagant shit happens. At the end of the show. But for you to be, that's not a show you look for a storyline.
I guess so.
That's like going, first of all, I want to give my personal grievance right now to, I replaced Chris Angel with the Blue Man Group. We went to see the Blue Man Group. Fucking hilarious, as usual. But when we walked in, they gave us like these plastic ponchos that are the same as this from my Niagara Falls trip, which is to help keep the water up off us, which barely did that. So I know this one gonna be shit. So I'm trying to remember what part of the show? We got through almost the whole show. Then they invited some chick from out of the crowd onto the stage. They started doing this thing where this holding their chest squirted out like banana cream or some shit like that. This motherfucker shoots, and I'm telling you, I caught the worst of it because of the seat that I was in. When I tell you, okay, a lot of people got hit with this banana cream, all right? But I walked out of this bitch covered from head. I'm wearing a poncho.
You wasn't wearing that poncho. You had the poncho on you.
No. When I first saw it coming, I quickly tried to put it down because I had it like around my neck, but it wasn't like over my body, and because I was like, because they psyched us out at first. They had like that they had it like they was gonna shoot that balloon into the crowd, so I put it on then, and I was ready for it. But then they stopped, and I was like, oh, so this poncho was just like part of the show. It's like a joke. So I took it off. But I kept it over my neck. And then they did the banana cream thing. And that shit just shot out. But it's like a little bit trickled over here. A little bit trickled over here. But the main shit hit me square in the chest. Just.
I still smell banana.
I'm talking about it. It wasn't just once. It was twice. The first part hit me. I put the cloak on after it, so I got banana cream all down my chest and shit. It goes again. That bitch hit me in the square of the leg and got my crack. I was like, you know what?
Terrible too. That cab driver was probably mad as hell. Like,
I didn't get that on the seat.
I know, but he's still looking like, what the fuck is all this?
Yeah.
He was looking in the car, looking at you.
No, the people in the elevator when we went down to the first floor, it was like, so what show are you coming from?
Yeah. Because what happened?
I caught the worst of that shit. I was so fucking hurt. I was like, I still enjoyed the show.
We wanted to go to the room then. Take a little nap.
Nope. I went there, took them clothes off, put them in the trash bag.
I feel like you took a nap.
No, I took a shower. Thank you.
I know, but I feel like you took a nap too.
I took
I was trying to take a nap.
No, I took a shower. And then I air dried on the bed until it was time for us to go to that thing that you swore was gonna be late to.
What thing?
The show.
Which one did we go to?
After the Blue Man Group.
We have dinner. That was on
it was
Sunday.
dinner. It was dinner.
Where did we go on Sunday?
That Italian place. The one that had the macaroni and the straws.
Oh yeah. Okay. Vanderpark or Vanderbilt or
whatever
something.
it is. So I had what could only be described as the best steak in the history of steaks. It was goddamn delicious.
So I was talking to my friend at work, and I was like, "Oh my god, I wanted to ask him for a piece of the steak so bad."
She kept looking. My face was orgasmic.
I said, but he had his eyes closed. He was like tilted his head back. I said, I didn't want to ask him.
I don't know who Gordan trained. I don't know who the chef was back there, but he charred that guy. Ooh, it was the charred pieces on the ends that had all the flavor. It was just, oh god, that shit was amazing.
I'm sick that it was that damn
I'm
good.
sitting here. It was a tomahawk too, so that bitch was not off. I got my feel. I was.
The people next to us sharing the tomahawk, and you just over here fucking making love to it
by
too.
My goddamn self. You got
chewing all slow and shit. I think you was savoring the pieces. Nigga,
and shit. I had every intention on saving some of that tomahawk for like later,
Said that shit was too good to you.
That shit got. I couldn't even risk taking it out into the open air. Fuck that shit. That shit had to be eaten right then and there. God damn. Gordan Ramsay steak, but that also was by far the most expensive date I have ever taken as one. I have never paid that much for food for you, ever.
I apologize.
What?
About that. I feel like it was my fault.
That shit was. You didn't make the prices up, Gordan. But
yeah, I know, but like I figured I took the cheaper option, but I guess I could have left the wine pairing off.
That shit was.
But why the fuck would you have a tasting?
That shit was so good. I wasn't tripping about. I was so like enamored by the steak that I wasn't even tripping on the price. I'm all like, you know what, you've earned it. What took it over the top? My tip was what took it like over the top, but you had to because of where you was, man. That steak was goddamn delicious.
I feel bad because yes, I love the experience of Hell's Kitchen.
Beautiful setting.
And yes, I love the fact that I can say that I've been. Mm-hmm. But I think that I would pick. Mm-hmm. I would pick steak over Hell's Kitchen.
Hell yeah.
I would definitely pick steak over Hell's Kitchen.
Hell's Kitchen, the food was good. The atmosphere was just like the show, except the kitchen not built the same. But food was good. So for that fucking drink, oh god.
Well, you don't like ginger beer.
Ginger beer is fucking disgusting.
I like ginger beer.
But Gordan Ramsay steak, good God.
Yes.
I would eat there twice a week for the rest of my life if I lived in Vegas.
I'm so happy that I was able to get the reservation.
I would spend my janitor money.
I'm so happy.
I can't picture myself doing shit in Vegas for being a janitor. Or I could, I want to be one of them clowns in that Circus du Soleil. I could do that shit.
Really?
I hold my breath. You got me fucked up. I some of that shit.
It was. I really love steak. Like even the girl next to us, the oysters that she had. Mm-hmm. Her oysters look way better than the oysters that I had at Hell's Kitchen. Now I'm happy that they was clean, but they was real small. Like where y'all get these immature ass oysters from?
Immature?
Yeah, they was little. Like I had to damn near snatch them out with the damn fork. They supposed to just slide out of there a whole lot easier than that. Bitches. But yeah, steak over Hell's Kitchen any day. I think that I would hate to think that would be like a must. Like every time I go to Vegas, like I want to go to steak. Like
you probably don't want to now because you can have it, and you don't want that. You don't want that shit again.
Like
especially depending on how close you is to it.
I would take an Uber ride there. I don't give a fuck. I
feel like next time, where is that in Paris?
Yeah.
You're probably gonna stay there.
That's what I was thinking too. Because first of all, I want to taste Bobby Flay's burger. For one. For two, I want to eat at Martha Stewart's restaurant. For three, I want a fucking crepe from over there. Like I really
have enough time, baby.
I know, not enough time and not enough stomach space. Shit. I could totally see myself staying at Paris. But I also but I've been to the strip so many times, I can also see myself staying off the strip. Like I hear that.
Why would you want to?
I hear that they have really nice. I mean, I guess it just depends on what you're going to Vegas to do.
It's off strip seem like the shit that you visit from on strip. You stay on strip because everything that you could possibly want to go see is on strip. And it's like 10 minutes away from each other. That's what I liked about it, the convenience. The show that we had 10 minutes away. It's Uber ride. Quick $20. Come back. Walk down here to this shit. Walk across the street to that shit. That shit. CVS right there in the middle. Get your condoms. To go off strip is to do all the other shit
I mean Hendersonville and go to places that the locals go. But I hear that it's really nice in Hendersonville outside of the Vegas.
I feel like exiting the strip is just that's where they keep the people who pickpocket you and rob you.
No, it's so much easier to do that on the strip. I think they still
shit.
they go to the strip.
You didn't even notice like my whole routine in Vegas was just doing this.
Just empty your pockets.
Yep. If I didn't feel that square, or them squares on my side, I knew it was a problem. I ain't keep shit in my back pocket.
Yeah, bro.
But yeah, I like the convenience of the strip like a lot.
I mean, I like it too, cause like being able to walk to Paris was like good, or whatever. And to think like, I don't even think we like.
We walked to Paris. We walked across the street to Caesars. We walked to the shit across from Caesars, whatever the fuck that is.
That's the Bellagio. I will say that we like. If you didn't notice it, we never went past the Flamingo. Like everything we did was this part of Flamingo. We drove past that part, like because the Venetian going to the Wax Museum, all that is farther down.
Everything is on.
I know, but we didn't walk though. We didn't walk past it to actually see what was going on over there. Or whatever.
We didn't need to. Everything that we needed to see was right here, right here.
I mean, so 1 out of 10, what would you give it?
It was
See the Chris Angel show, what would you consider it? Your first time in Vegas.
I'll give it a 8.75.
Could you see it being better if you was with your friends?
You said what?
Could you see it being better if you was with your friends? Well, now all your friends is married, so could you see it being better with your friends? Because all the random raggedy shit that you would do with your boys or something like that, they're married.
It would have been. And the reason I'm glad my first time was with you is because all the shit that I wanted to do is primarily like some shit you do with your significant other. To come to Vegas, I wouldn't even go to Vegas.
To go see shows with your boys.
Yeah, to see those,
So I guess I did it right there. Because I ain't gonna see none of those shows with my friend.
A boys' trip to Vegas. I've never heard like, I'm going with the guys to Vegas. We're about to go see this Cirque du Soleil show. And drink this Hennessy slushy. That shit don't even sound right. Like if I'm going to Vegas with the boys, hoes.
I had every intention of trying to slide out to a dang to a strip club or something like that, but you just like kept looking on these shows.
I wasn't expecting that shit from you. I wanted to see shows. And
it's not that you was expecting it, but I would have went.
Nigga, we saw titties twice.
Okay, my titties are bigger than theirs, so that don't really excite me.
Jesus Christ.
Watching these bitches with these handful of titties, like literally a handful of titties. Like
that chick in the tall ass wine glass, her titties was nice.
Okay, but they were still a handful of titties.
They used what they had.
Okay.
And
they need 2 hands. I want to see a bitch that need 2 hands. Shit.
That chick in the wine glass.
She probably bought those.
Yeah. Or they could be natural motherfuckers. Stop hating on her.
I'm not hating on her. I bought the tickets. I'm not hating on her at all.
Titties. I was like, yeah. Dope. That was enough for me. Oh yeah, we went to the Sex Museum.
Oh, I was just telling Bandy about this.
Yeah, that thing is a letdown. Please skip that if you in Vegas.
Man.
Straight garbage. Unless you like.
No.
Unless you
skip it.
No, because it's people that's history buff. But it wasn't telling me shit that I didn't already know. So I'm like, this shit is dumb.
Well, for people that don't already know.
Yeah.
But like, dude, what they write on that wall? I'm a virgin and I'm not impressed, or some shit like that.
It was somebody saying like, this history museum is mid. You need like better attractions to keep our interest.
Yeah, and the fact that the ticket was $40. What make $40 a piece?
It was $20 a piece.
Oh. Anyway, that was too much too.
The best part about it was
I think $10.
They were showing like old school porn in there, and for some reason, to me, old school porn is hilarious. Nobody care about shaving. Everybody had a porno mustache. It's fucking hilarious.
Beyonce's internet. What kind of shit is that?
Prude.
How am I prude? Did something happen that it would have been dope if I participated in?
No, it's the every time I think about we went past that one where that girl was tied up, like real domination style and shit.
Yeah.
I was like, and you was like, you always like you get kind of squeamish about it. I'm like,
I did not cringe.
it was cringe. It
was not.
It was a hard cringe.
It was her ass tied up, not me. I don't give a fuck. That don't bother me none.
I don't.
I mean, I've never been tied up, so I don't know if I like it or not.
Plus, I call her a prude because you got a bad habit of equating what you don't like to like nobody can like that shit ever.
That's not true.
It's not.
That's not true. I don't like McDonald's
first
and
of
motherfuckers
all,
be lined up for
me. It's the show called Plug Talk. To you down here, we watched it.
Oh, okay.
It's a show called Plug Talk.
I didn't know what it was called.
It's called Plug Talk. It's basically like a show on OnlyFans. It's a podcast on OnlyFans where the first 30 to 35 minutes is an actual interview, and the next 30 to 35 minutes is the host like fucking the guest and shit. And we not even getting to the fucking shit. The conversation. Everything that she was saying, she was like, "How do you even like that? Nobody likes that. Nobody." And I'm like, "You can't say that." She's telling you she likes it.
I don't think that makes me a prude. I just think that it's my lack of knowledge or my lack of seeing.
And then we watched. I showed her a scene with her doing all the shit that she just said she got to do in the interview, and she was like, "How does she even? I couldn't do that. Nobody likes that. Nobody likes that." She just like, if I don't like it, nobody likes it. Nobody likes it.
I'm not saying that because I know that people like stuff that I don't like. I just like, like hearing her say it and talk about it and be descriptive about it. Like, well, why would you want to do that? Is the thing. I'm not saying that they shouldn't like it because I don't like it. So that's not what it is. And that don't make me a prude. I just don't quite understand like what the hype is about. Somebody being in every hole in your body. I just don't understand what the hype is about. I don't understand why this is something that you would do in your free time.
Some people love that shit. She was like, I had a dick in every open hole in my body for like 41 minutes straight. That means ass, pussy, and mouth was filled for 41 minutes straight. And prude over here. Why? Why would you want to do that?
Ain't no hurt so bad.
I love that shit.
I don't recommend. That's all I'm saying. I do not recommend.
Others do.
That's crazy. I mean,
we know Beyonce is in there. It's some chick out there that's like only 41.
I know girls that like anal. I know girls that like double penetration. I've never heard of the 3 thing. Girls that fantasize about stuff like that. I just don't see how that's fun. Huh? First of all,
have you not?
The internet? I don't think so.
Say what?
I don't think so.
I'm sitting right here. I wasn't even asking you. I was pretty much telling you. I'm telling you, what's happening there?
I'm thinking no, but like, I think it's different when it's only one person. I think it's different when it's 2 or 3. Like that's extreme.
Yeah, the difference is a whole nother human and shit.
I know.
You can't be dubs with one person and shit.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah.
Okay. Thanks.
Why you looking down on other people for doing it?
I'm not looking down on nobody. I don't think there's nothing wrong with it. I don't think that that's something that I would be into. Not with 3 or 4 other people.
Okay. So it's the number of humans that's doing it, not the actual act.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. And I would think maybe just the number of guys.
I can bring a stud in if you want.
Okay, sir, ma'am, that's what you do.
I'm saying, if that make you feel better and shit, then
yeah, let her.
It's not an actual dick.
Yeah, let her put on her strap. We'll figure it out.
She pull out that
foot bag.
That 14.
We definitely ain't doing that.
She pull out that 14-inch elephant.
We definitely ain't doing that. But I mean, if she wanna bring her backpack and shit and pull out her stuff, then fine, we can figure it out.
That's a flip.
My mama be like, you need prayer.
Joe, man, okay. Don't even, because everything that old people try to look down on us about doing, they've already done. And some of them worse, because cocaine was so much more prevalent back then.
I will say,
Okay.
like, I didn't used to talk to my mama about a whole bunch of stuff. But I remember that time, for whatever reason, you was, like, not putting out, or maybe you weren't putting out that day or something.
The fuck just happened?
You weren't putting out?
I don't know. Not on Beyonce's internet, you won't be putting.
But you wasn't acting right, or you was just like, I don't know. I don't know if you didn't put out, or I don't know if you didn't give it to me when I wanted to.
That's probably it right there.
Probably. And my mom called and she was like, what is wrong with you? And I was like, Brenda won't give me none. And she was like, tell him to give you some.
The fuck? What I tell you about going to the internet with this shit?
Sorry, but it was so funny. But I said that to say, like, I appreciated how deep me and my mother relationship is that I can say that to her, knowing that she'll probably be like, oh, you shouldn't be having premarital sex anyway. But she was like, tell him to give you some.
I'll be sitting here like, writing your little subliminals and shit or whatever the fuck.
Really?
You writing your little subliminals and shit.
Really? That's what you still think I do on Facebook? I do not.
You writing little subliminals and shit. I'm sitting here like, we not that kind of couple. Only don't make me a fucking liar.
What are you talking about?
I tell people all the time, we not that kind of couple. Don't make me a fucking liar out here.
I do not post subliminal posts about you. First of all, you know I'm a talker. I will fucking text you. And I definitely don't write nothing. If anything, I'll drop some emojis. And if you figure out, like, what the emoji mean, like, you're a fucking stalker. Because there's no reason why anybody should know what a line of emojis mean.
Except for what motherfucker you talking about?
But you don't know. But if you know that it's something wrong, why won't you come fix it?
You said what?
If you assume something wrong, why not come fix it?
Because I'm not angling into your childish game.
Only you think that it's something wrong.
Of emoji talk. Get the fuck out of here.
Listen, but don't nobody else know. But it don't be subliminal.
Sure.
It really don't.
It's not flat out, nigga. If it was flat out, you'd just be like, what the rest of these...
But I'll never do that, though.
Dusty motherfuckers be doing.
Nobody will never know that. It's literally some... No, that's not how this works. I don't do that. I don't do that ever.
Meanwhile, over on my page, I'm just posting jokes and shit. Not even saying it. I'm just posting jokes. Just sitting here trying to make myself laugh and shit. I'm over here being subliminally talked about and shit.
Ain't nobody subliminally talking about you.
In the comments, girl, what's wrong?
Don't nobody even do that. Don't nobody even do that. Nobody ask me what's wrong. Don't nobody be on that. None of that. If we have a problem, none of my friends never ever know. We don't necessarily have problems, but so I can say if we have a problem, none of my friends know.
Anyway.
But when the last time we had a problem?
Well,
we ain't gonna worry about that.
Exactly.
Or when the last time I had to beat you? The fuck?
Anyway.
I mean, I'm just saying. Like, for real though, we don't have issues like that. So I don't...
Oh, shit. Anyway. Next time. Vegas.
Next time what?
I think, Next time we might go a couple different places before we
go back.
Go to Vegas and shit. We be everywhere.
A little bit. I'm trying to think if I want to do something for my birthday. I haven't decided.
You should what?
Oh no, I'll be 35 next year.
I'm pretty sure I got somewhere to take you.
That's the milestone. I should celebrate.
I got plenty of places in mind.
Do you?
Yeah.
What are you thinking?
Why would I tell you?
You said, why would you tell me?
Yeah.
I told you where I was taking you.
That's because you didn't have the ability to wait. I do. The fuck?
Oh my god.
Sure the fuck can.
I do have the ability to wait.
Sure.
I do.
Okay. Well,
my watch is dead.
Your ass will never push it on a charger.
No, it's because I fell asleep last night before I could charge up my devices.
That's pretty much your fault, man. I told you you a whole nigga and shit. Right after sex, your ass go straight to sleep. You got a problem.
I don't.
Sure.
So sad.
That was weak. Let's try that again. Thoughts from the toilet. It's time for thoughts from the toilet for this September the 2nd.
It's the first of the month.
I'm so glad we don't pay rent no more. Oh, Jesus Christ. I'm so happy we don't pay rent no more. By we, I mean me.
Okay, I paid rent before.
Sure you have. You lived at other people too.
First of all, I pay rent in apartment too.
So what?
I pay rent in apartment too.
Sure.
I did.
It's a question going around.
Okay.
I want you to tell me which one is worse. No,
Why I don't get the good questions like the Marcus had?
it is a good question. First of all, thank you.
We gonna see.
So, a scenario is going around. And I want to get your opinion about which one would be worse.
Okay.
So a dude was arguing with his girl about, I guess about connectivity to her, access to her, and I guess somebody, the girl had given, the girl had got asked for a number, and she didn't give it out, but she gave dude her Instagram. So the question is, which is worse? Giving somebody your phone number, or giving somebody your Instagram?
I think they're about the same. I think they're both the same in a sense, because Instagram and telephone number is about the same thing, honestly, because you can call people off Instagram and you can text people off, like you can message people off Instagram, so it's literally like no different. It's literally no different. If you personally give somebody your handle, I think that you might as well just give me your phone number. You might as well just give me your phone number.
The argument was that I agree with. I was like, giving somebody your Instagram handle is worse than giving them your phone number, because your phone number is just, you can
decline and ignore
and all that shit, but giving them your Instagram handle, you're not just giving them your words.
You're giving them
Like,
your
you know what I'm
pictures.
saying? They can see you. They can keep up with you. They can, you know what I'm
Follow
saying?
you and
All that shit. Just it's more of a creative way to just be next to you without actually being next to you and shit.
Yeah.
Depending on how much you post and shit.
Yeah.
My shit just feel like boring comedy.
My shit is pretty much non-existent. I hardly comment on Instagram like that. Shit, for that matter, I hardly post on Facebook. I share stuff on Facebook, but I hardly post on Facebook though.
But motherfuckers was like, yeah. Well, it was kind of half and half. Some motherfuckers like giving out your phone number. Giving out your phone number is more personal. It's more of a direct line to you personally. And your Instagram is like for everybody. But giving somebody your Instagram handle who didn't have it before, it's like a more open show to your life.
I mean, but
Depending
it
on
really
how
ain't no
depending on how
different.
much you post on Instagram.
I mean, but it really ain't no different because as soon as you give somebody your phone number, only thing they do is look you up on social media anyway.
Everybody's phone number not connected to their Instagram.
No, you don't have to. But like once you give somebody your name and your number, which is why I give people a fake name. Like when guys introduce themselves, if I'm outside of my city, I'll give you a fake name. Because I've actually had that happen before. Like a guy be like, "Hi, how are you?" But I didn't necessarily give him my name. But because my tattoo is out there, it's like, "Oh, your name Nikki?" Yeah, sure. You know what I'm saying? And then for that person to show up in my friend request the next day, like I just blocked them. But I thought that was very weird. But like more the reason why I feel so much more comfortable giving somebody a different name that's not my name. And it took me to get older to realize that this is the worst mistake that one of the worst mistakes that I've ever made, getting my name tattooed on me. At this point, I'm just about to start saying that it's somebody else's name. Shit. I mean, but like because it's. If I got on something that's sleeveless, then it don't always cover it up. So, yeah. I think they're both equally just, I mean, shit. Now, if they take the time to track you down and shit, that's something totally different. But just, yeah. Oh, yeah, follow me on Instagram. I don't know. But for some people that are, trying to do something, want more followers, it's hard to, turn down a follow, I guess.
I feel like girls block like 10 niggas a day.
I don't know no reasons for that, but for people that are like influencers or something like that, they probably do. But yeah, so I think it just depends. I don't think it just depends. I think it's both off of either way. But I mean, it's one or the other. Some people might just come find you. Shit. I mean, people will look you up if they know your name. One thing they gotta do is type in your name, see the picture that is of you, and like, that's the bitch right there.
You gave them your whole name and shit?
No, but if your name is on your Facebook, my name is on my Facebook, so I can be found. I guess. If like it's a local person that could have a mutual friend or anything like that, check into the same place, like it just shows up. So be careful.
What you can have friends with? Tell me honest Tourette's and shit.
With who?
Tell me honest Tourette's. I'm mainly talking to Kendall when I say this shit. Because he used to do like just dumb shit. Stuff really outside the bro code that we just let him get away with. It's just like let's say, let's say like one of our niggas was talking to a girl, and he had a girl, but he talking to some girl at the bar, and Kendall would just come over, just loud as fuck. Nigga, this ain't your girl. The fuck is you? Just straight blow up the spot.
People have to be. First of all, people have to be put in check, and he's trying to protect you.
Get the fuck.
And any girl can respect that. Thank
Get the
you,
fuck out.
Kendall.
Hell no.
Thanks,
Hell no.
Kendall.
Dudes,
You wanna know why you ain't talking to
dudes have got their neck slit. Are you fucking serious?
Aw, you'll be alright.
Hell no. Kendall got that shit bad.
Cause why are you talking to her, bro? And black men don't cheat. We wanna know. Are you going against the code?
It's like, nigga.
No. Cause where's your girlfriend? He asking the real questions. The shit people want to know.
Yeah, but to say Kendall didn't like that shit done to him though. That's the hypocritical side of that shit.
I mean, whatever.
Whatever my ass. Get the fuck out of here. Now, when that shit come back around your ass, I don't want to hear none of this.
Maybe he thought it was funny.
Nigga, not to the motherfucker who potential ass, he was fucked up.
Have you upset you for something you didn't even know why he did that?
Okay, so here's the other thing, and this will be my last call because we've been here for an hour. This will be my last call, and since you down to your last blessing,
oh, it's perfect.
Last call. All right.
I don't think I'm drinking today.
So you got down here and decided this is my thing?
Yeah, because it's Bitchin by the bar, and who goes to the bar and not have no alcohol? Oh shit.
Thank you. Thank you so much. Motherfucker, I sure the fuck do. Bring me an orange soda or a Sprite. Leave me the fuck alone.
That's so crazy. I have to be drunk to deal with drunk people. I can't be sober and deal with drunk people because I don't have an attitude.
Somebody has to make sure you ignorant motherfuckers get home.
I drive myself. I drive myself.
Not when I'm around.
Yeah, now when you're around, the 2 times of the year that we go out to the bar. Yeah. Thanks for making sure I'm safe, really.
So here's the thing.
Okay.
Would you prefer?
Give me the million, fuck it. No, it's fine.
Wow, Jesus. Well, all right. She ready for this old man to come.
Old man for $1 million. Yeah, sometimes you gotta take one for the team.
Wow.
The kids probably be like, "Ma, you just gotta do it." No.
Did they sell chances for?
No, I just spent $800 on boots.
Would you? Whose? What?
So they said that UGG had a sale. But by the time they got to my car, it wasn't really a sale, kind of.
Stop.
So I got me and the girls some matching boots.
Fucking stop.
Apparently,
I don't even want to hear this shit.
Apparently, that's 4 pairs of boots. You know how much boots cost?
I don't even want to hear this shit.
They was all less than $100, but they wasn't adding up like they supposed to be adding up. And then I had bought them another pair of boots, and I feel some type of way about it too.
So my question.
I need to get that off.
So my question. Another question going around for it. Would you prefer the open relationship part of me telling you if I'm about to do some dirty shit, or would you prefer to not know that if I'm doing some dirty shit? Like if I'm about to fuck, if I have an interest in a bitch, or if I'm about to fuck a bitch, would you prefer that I tell you and we talk about it, or would you, if I did it also, or would you prefer that I did it behind your back and you never found out about it?
I'm afraid, Tommy. I'm afraid, Tommy.
Why?
Maybe I want to go too.
Don't shut up. Black.
Maybe I want to go. Maybe I want to watch. Maybe I want to go get on bullshit while you on bullshit.
That's the part. There you go. That first part was bullshit.
No, the first part was no bullshit. Maybe I want to go. Maybe I want to watch. No, it's all of those. It's all of those. I think I would prefer to know the truth than to be naive.
Be in the dark? It's not naive.
Well, naive,
being
thinking
naive.
that my man is faithful to me. He's really not. That's being naive. You know what I'm saying? Somebody gonna know you cheating on me. So, like, they like, look at this bitch. List, dumb, stupid. Like, I would prefer
That's only if, like, I told you, like, you'll never...
From upstairs?
Yes.
Up
From
upstairs?
my bathroom.
Who the fuck your bathroom?
Whoever the fuck you let her know. But, it's like, I told you, like, nobody will ever, you would never look down by me, because nobody, you know what I'm saying?
So your bitches know how to keep secrets?
That too. But,
And they friends know how to keep secrets?
but,
And everybody just be looking up there.
motherfuckers, you know, who gonna be doing that shit?
I'm just saying, but go ahead.
I told you that shit would never happen to you, because that shit, in order for that shit to happen, multiple motherfuckers have to be sitting there and looking you in the face and knowing, like, I'm doing some fuck shit. That's like a lot of motherfuckers who just decided not to tell you and decided to whisper up behind your back and shit. That's where that comes from. But if I just know, then
you and clearly the bitch that you fuck around with has to know that you have a girlfriend.
How does she have to know that?
Well, for you it's different.
Say it.
I mean, but for the most part, you know that. Bitches get win when motherfuckers can't spend the night. Bitches get win when niggas can't spend the night. Get win of what's going on. Like, clearly you sleep with somebody else if you can't never spend a night.
Wow. Did you know that females are sending dudes out now?
I don't know what these bitches are doing.
I'm telling you, they sending them home. Like most of them don't want them to like say the night.
Oh, thank you for that.
So this whole new age thing kind of works together if you familiar with the old school shit and how to do it and shit. Yeah, females used to feel some type of way if you couldn't.
So now they want you to get out just as bad as you can leave.
Yeah,
just as bad as you need to leave.
yeah.
They want you to get out.
Thank you for the dick, but I like to sleep alone.
I mean,
I'm like, that fits me so well. I'll take one of these roof stacks before I leave and shit. Now I'll let you.
Okay. I mean,
so if only I know, and then you.
But I mean, I still would prefer to know. I feel like, but like I said, I feel like that's a conversation that you should be able to have with anybody that you with. Like, or I mean, and then at least give me the choice too. Like, if you just want to openly fuck people, like I feel like that should be a choice if that's something that I want to deal with or not. Like, and if I choose not to deal with it, all right, fine. Don't be, a controlling, manipulative, narcissistic person and be like, oh, you can't leave me, and I'm still gonna do whatever I want to do. Like, I'm not gonna tell you that I'm out here, being a thought box. I ain't gonna tell you that.
I got a podcast I want to watch.
I ain't gonna tell you that I'm out here being a thought box. I'm just gonna, you know what I'm saying? You don't get the option. I mean, but I think as long as I get the choice, like, give me the option if I want to stick around for this or not. While you out here fucking bitches and doing all type of crazy shit, let me weigh the pros and cons of my situation and decide if this is something that I want to put up with.
I guess that's understandable.
So for you,
I would dread that conversation.
What you mean?
I wouldn't dread it, but I'd be like, oh shit. It's kind of like, it's the same conversation of approaching a girl, see if she want to go out with you. I think it's the fear of rejection. Like if I come to you and be like, man, I'm really feeling this bitch, and I'm pretty sure I can take her down and shit, but you know what I'm saying? We is like in this whole relationship thing. So I don't know if you like cool with that or like.
Or do you want to break up?
I love you, so I wouldn't want to break up with you, but
you would like
this other vagina.
You'd like for me to.
I'll pass it up. I don't know exactly. I don't think it's like a perfect way to come into this conversation.
It's not. It's just be honest. Like, look, I want to fuck this bitch, and I don't want to hide it from you.
Yeah.
But I want to know that you're still gonna be here when I get back.
And if you'd be like, nah, I'd be like, okay. I'm gonna sit with you forever. So I think it'd be like, I would probably take the funny round about this shit. I don't even want to fuck this thing. Because I feel like for females it's different. Like dudes can like meet a chick that night, want to fuck her, and that just be it. But I feel like females,
they need a little bit more.
No, they get fucking. It's more of an emotional connection. This nigga been picking at you for like a while. Some nigga been bringing you donuts or like a single rose or some bullshit. Some nigga been picking at you, and then it finally got to the point where you're like, okay, I need to talk to my man about this shit. So I gotta ask, like, how long this nigga been chipping away at your wall? Enough for you to come to me and be like, I'm having thoughts of fucking this thing.
Would you say yes or would you say
or
no?
one of your past baby daddies said, what's up?
Past baby daddies? How many?
It's only two, but that one fuck.
You don't want me.
Oh my god. Anyway,
so would you be okay with it or would you leave? Would you stay or would you leave?
Wait, do I get to fuck some chick? If I be like, nigga.
So now you could fuck a chick, or you could come to me like I came to you. So if I come to you and be like, I want to smash this dude,
okay,
like, and I don't want to do it behind your back. So can I smash this dude and me and you still be together and that be it? Like I just want to smash him and that's it. Like I don't want to like him or love him or no shit like that. I just want to smash him, or I like him and I want to smash him.
Then I counter that would be like, let me make these 2 phone calls first. Now.
No, you can't make a phone call. You gotta answer the question right then and there. I gotta set
some shit up. You clearly got some shit on deck. What about it?
I mean, I ain't say I was going to fuck him tonight, but I'm saying, like, if I said I wanted to fuck this dude. So would you be okay with your girl wanting to fuck a dude? If you could fuck another girl, would you be okay with your girl fucking another dude?
Technically, we both going out to fuck somebody else.
Yeah.
Well, you gotta come back and, like, discuss this shit, dude.
No.
Okay.
No, we don't. But I wholeheartedly am going to expect that if he don't motherfucking do it right, when I come back, you need to put out.
If fucking excuse you?
I don't give a good goddamn.
If fucking excuse you?
I don't give a good goddamn.
Get the fuck out of here.
Well, maybe not, but still.
Get the fuck out. Hey, that's just your fucked up experience. You better go.
No, mine wore me out. You fucked up. Mine wore me out.
Hey,
mine was fine.
Mine did this thing. Whew. Holla at me in 2 days. You should have picked better. That's what the fuck you get. You know you got a problem over there.
So that's some fucked up shit coming home talking to your significant other about the bad sexual experience that you just.
That shit would be hella fun. I would do.
Oh my god.
Not only would I clown your ass, I would laugh for the rest of the night.
Man, I bet you fucking would.
This is the nigga you brought to the table and shit when you brought this to me.
So that's why I say, like, I would think that open lines of communication would be essential because clearly y'all both on the same thing. Y'all could did that shit together. Y'all ain't even have to be on no other weird shit or make or beat yourself up about even wanting to do it or make you feel bad about thinking about it because of course you're gonna go back and forth with yourself before you even bring it up to your significant other. And here y'all both on the same shit. Like y'all, like this could have been so much easier. Like, and that's why I say, like, you know, being honest with yourself is important about what you want and stuff that you want to do. Because sometimes you don't even gotta put yourself through the mental anguish that people do. Racking your brain, like, I wonder what she's gonna say. Like, I shouldn't even tell her. No, I'm gonna tell her. Like, well, she leave me. I don't want her to leave me. I really like her. But like, all that just for her to be like, oh, okay, well, can I fuck this other nigga? Like, okay, like, I'm cool with you fucking this bitch, but can I fuck this other nigga? Like, being honest with yourself, having a conversation, like, all this shit could have been alleviated.
I'm mad. I'm just sitting here thinking, I'm like,
really?
I'm sitting here 100% like, if you came back to me and told me, like, the sex was trash, and now I have to do, you know what? I would still do it, but I would clown you the entire sex session.
The entire sex session?
Yeah.
I wouldn't give a fuck. I'm gonna get off. I would not give a fuck about you clowning. I don't care about what you say.
I would
like,
laugh.
I'm to come and fall asleep on his ass. As soon as this shit is over.
Laugh, nigga.
I'm about to come, go pee, and go to sleep.
Mid pumps. You about to, can't believe you wanted this. This is what you want.
I want this.
This is what you wanted. And out of all the niggas you picked this nigga. You knew didn't know what the fuck he was doing. Tell me again. All this while I'm hitting from the back. Tell me again how you sweet talk you. Tell me, come on, I want to hear.
I mean, most romantics not necessarily, sexual. I don't know. I find that I don't know. You get not necessarily one or the other, but it's like you're not gonna have the whole thing. Like you're not gonna have the whole thing. Like you'll get a couple out of the things, but you're not gonna have all of it. Like the sex ain't gonna be good, the head ain't gonna be good, and he romantic, and he cuddle, and he take that, and he like marry you. Like, I don't know, but you just the total package. Like, you don't get the total package type thing or something. Like, you gonna have
I think what you want is a girlfriend.
No.
You just 100% name like. Yeah, I think if you could find a girl that was exactly like you, but had like the penis.
No.
I think you would be like in the world's best relationship.
No, I get on my own nerves. I definitely can't deal with a bitch like me. No. That's
not true because I'm the complete opposite of you.
I know.
I do a quarter of the things you just said, and you sometimes can't stand my ass.
I mean, I don't think that you'll ever, I personally don't think that you'll ever run into somebody that you can just stand all the time. Like, I love my mother dearly, but she get on my nerves sometimes. Like, I don't have a person that don't get on my nerves. I don't have a person in my life that don't get on my nerves. My kids get on my nerves. So, sometimes. So.
I thought you
I get on your nerves too.
And often. No, but
Probably. I had some ups and I had some downs. A lot of downs. But I'm a nice person.
That's not for you to say, but
I think that I'm a nice person.
That's not for you to say.
Well, I love you. I gotta count for something. Shit.
I got good dick. That's not for me to say. With that being said, this has been another episode of Bitchin by the Bar. I want to thank my special co-host, Nikki J, for subbing in for the second time.
It's really D-Nick, but whatever. It's really D-Nick.
No.
It is. I'm trying to tell you.
First of all, I don't care what the other people call you.
That's my ego. I don't know her. She's smart.
Wow.
She's loyal.
This has been another episode of Bitchin by the Bar. I will see you guys next time with a brand new PSA from a CNA. But until then, thank you for spending your pre-drinks with us. Go ahead and get your main drink on with whoever dumb enough to buy you something at the bar without expecting sex afterwards. I am Frank with a pen, and I will see you guys next time. Probably with my other co-host, but probably not because the face up.
He's gonna feel better by next time.
You don't get over comedian that quick. Bye.
Boom, 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 boom. Yeah, get your thank God. Gotta thank God for Fridays. It's Friday. They got us Friday. Monday's cool ones. And Tuesday, we make it through. Couple tacos. Talking about TGIF. Wednesday, they got us Hump Day. They got us Thursdays. We're almost there. They got us we all love the weekend, but we can't make it without Friday. I just asked the universe to make me a bill.